Hello everyone, and welcome to my first video, and what I'm hoping is going to be a good number of them, in Circode Show Off. So what this is about. I have a lot of fun ideas for Pathfinder, and little niches that I think I can be filled in. So I'm going to be showing off some different archetypes and feats that I'm going to create to help improve the system. And I'm also going to show off different things for how to actually use classes in Pathfinder 2e. So I've seen plenty of questions out there on different forums asking, oh, how do I actually do this class? So like Alchemist, how do I prep things? Well, I'm going to go through different videos on showing how to prep your classes for actual combat settings, and then do short examples of how to do those as well. So I'm going to just be showing off a bunch of different little things with all the different videos that I'm going to be putting forward in the future. Hopefully you enjoy this. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and tell me what you want to see, and I'll get it done. So the first thing I'm going to show off today is the Dual Shield Warrior. So back in 1e, I actually played a Dual Shield character, and it was quite fun. But it felt like it could have a little bit more oomph for 2e. So, if you believe a good defense is a good offense, this is not for you. You know better. A good defense is never enough. You need more defense. So, as is typical for many archetypes, this has a bunch of additional feats, which I'll go over at the end. But I want to show off the new feats first. And there's just 5 of them. So the first one is the Dual Shield Warrior Dedication. So it's available at level 2. It's uncommon, so again, you have to get your GM's permission. And it's also homebrew, so require that. You need to be trained in athletics. You gain the shield reaction, if you didn't already have it. And then, while you are wielding 2 shields, when you perform the raise shield action, both of your shields get raised. So you don't have to do the raise shield action twice. Now you only gain the AC benefits of one of your shields, along with any property runes that it might have. So when you do the raise a shield, you choose which one you're going to get the benefit of. Now, when you perform the shield block reaction, you also get to choose which shield you are blocking with. And that's the one that will end up taking the damage and mitigating damage on you. Now the fun part of this one is after you use the shield block reaction, and you're wielding the 2 shields, you gain another reaction that round that can only be used to shield block using the shield you did not shield block with for the first reaction. So essentially, you'll be able to shield block with each of your shields throughout the turn. You can't use one trigger to do the multiple reactions, and each shield can only be used once per round. But this is a nice way to be even tankier. Now, at level 6, you get access to Double Bash. So, wielding a shield in each hand, of course. Now this one is essentially dual strike, but you get to attack with both of your shields. And the multiple attack penalty counts at the end. So, it will count as 2 attacks, but you don't take that additional penalty until after you've done these 2 attacks. Now, if both of the target attacks hit, the target is knocked back 5 feet after damage. If you have weapon specialization, and one attack is a crit, and the other is just a regular hit, they go 10 feet. And if you somehow crit with both of your attacks, you knock them back 15 feet. So this is a good way to give yourself some free space if you want. Alright, so that's a little bit of good offense. 2 actions for 2 attacks, but again, you don't take the multiple attack penalty until afterwards. And then, one for even more defense aspect. One for me, one for you. You can probably guess where this is going. So, while you have your 2 shields and you do the raise a shield action, you can designate one of your adjacent allies, and you give them the AC and rune benefits of the shield that you did not choose for yourself. So you're basically putting a shield out for an ally and putting a shield out for yourself at the same time. Now, you can only use shield block for yourself. You can't use it for any of your allies. And then, starting at 10th level, you may choose any number of adjacent allies to receive the AC bonus from your second shield. Notice it is just the AC bonus. They will not get any property ruins that are on your shield. And again, you can still not shield block for them. So, that's a nice little fun thing. You can boost everyone's AC around you. Depending on how many people are up front, that's pretty nice. Next feat at level 8. Shield Charge. And this can be 1, 2, or 3 actions. Now how this works. You stride up to your speed a number of times based off the actions you spend. You spend 1 action and your speed's 25, you can go 25 feet. Spend 2 actions, you can go 50. 3 actions, you can go 75. Up to you. Alright, then the last 10 feet have to be in a straight line. So you can't do a quick sideways at the end of it. So you can't go around a wall or something. Alright? And they have to be directly towards the creature you want to shove. So you can't be going to the side of them. Now, you gain a circumstance bonus to your athletic skill for the shove check. Alright? Because you get to do a shove at an adjacent creature after you're done with the movement. And you get a bonus to your athletic skill for the shove equal to the number of actions you spend. So you're either going to get +1, +2, or +3. They're all circumstance, so again, that does not stack with any other circumstance bonus. Now, if you succeed, you shove them. Alright, great. The next fun part about this one is if the creature would be moved into a wall or other feature, the wall and creature each take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for each full 10 feet that creature was supposed to move, but could not because of the wall. Now, if the wall or feature is still intact, then the creature is grabbed by you, pinned up against the wall. So they gain the grabbed condition. Now, here's the fun part about it, is based off of the athletics check to shove them, you critically fail. Well, you trip and fall over. Kind of sucks. But hopefully, you're not going to end up doing that. If you just fail, you bump into the creature and nothing really happens. Now, success. You move the creature and yourself 5 feet for every 10 feet of movement that you had remaining from your stride actions. So again, if you had to spend all 3 actions, you can move 75. Let's say you moved 15 in a straight line towards the person. That leaves you with 60 feet of movement. So if you succeed 60 feet, or 5 feet for every 10, you move the target and yourself an additional 30 feet. And if there was a wall right behind them, well, they're taking 3d6 damage because shoving them into the wall that hard. Alright? And if you critically succeed, then it's 5 feet for every 5 feet of movement you had remaining. So if you move your full 75, this isn't going to do too much. But if you build up that momentum and really get going, you can pin people quite easily and move them around however much you want. And then the level 16 feat. Defense. So while you're wielding 2 shields, if you use the raise shield action, you get the AC bonus for both of your shields. But you cannot defend your allies if you're doing this. So this is one of those situations where you have to determine if you want to be able to defend your allies or you only want to defend yourself. So if you have a lot of backline people and you're the only front line, defense is probably going to be great. Now, as I said before, this does also come with a bunch of additional feats. So let's take a look at them real quick. Aggressive block. So you use the shield block reaction, and the opponent that triggers the shield block is adjacent to you, and is your size or smaller. You push back as you block the attack, ignoring your foe, knocking your foe away. You get a shove attempt. And you automatically shove it 5 feet, causing it to be flat-footed until next turn. So the triggering creature chooses whether to be moved or become flat-footed. If it chooses to be moved, you choose the direction. If the shove would cause it to hit a solid object, enter square difficult terrain, or enter another creature's space, it must become flat-footed instead of being moved. So this is similar to that shield push you had before, but a nice easy one. And keep in mind, this is when you use your shield block reaction. You'll get 2 of those a turn. Alright. Shielded Stride. This came from the Bastion and Viking. For them, it's level 4. When your shield is up, enemy blows can't touch you. When you have a shield raised, you can stride up to half your speed without triggering attacks of opportunity. Yay. And you could use it with flying or swimming if you have that instead. Shield Warden, again from Bastion. And these requirements are not required for the other ones, but you will have shield block, so it's fine. So you use your shield to protect your allies. When you have your shield raised, you can use your shield block reaction when an attack is made against an adjacent ally to shield block for them instead. Okay, so this is why the Archetype itself does not give you that access to shield block for them, because there's already a feat that does that. Second shield. Alright, so if your shield block causes your shield to break or be destroyed. Remember, break is if you blow half hit points, destroyed is if it has no hit points. Well, as an interact action, draw another shield out. This is amazing with the dual shield warrior. Oh, I get 2 shield blocks a turn. I break a shield, grab a new one. And you just keep going and going. You'll go through a lot of shields, but that's going to be quite helpful for you overall. Divine Wall. Use your shield to harry enemies, preventing them from stepping away from you or around you. All spaces adjacent are a difficult terrain for your enemies. Nice, easy area control. Keeps the enemy from going past you easily to get to your more squishy backline characters. Paragon's Guard. It's a stance. So once you have a moment to set your stance, you always have your shield ready without a thought. While you're in the stance, you could constantly have your shield raised as if you used the shield raise action, as long as you meet that action's requirements. So you get this, you don't even have to spend that action to raise a shield anymore. Shield Salvation. So this is when you use a shield block. If your shield would be destroyed, it goes to 1 hit point instead. Alright, and you'll have to repair it at that point, but instead of having your shields destroyed during combat, oh, it's just still kind of alive. Drop it, grab out a new one. And then Shield of Grace. You protect an ally with both your shield and your body. Whenever you use shield block reaction to prevent damage to an ally, you can then evenly split the damage between the two of you. So overall, I think the dual shield warrior can be fun for people who want to be really tanky, but still be able to do a bit of damage with it. If you look down in the description, you'll find a link to the dual shield warrior sheet, so you can actually take it for yourself and use it for your own campaigns. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and if you do, stick around and more will be coming. Sir Coach signing off.